The Lord be with you and good day, sir. Hi, I am AJ Maris Malabanan and we are the Group 1. And we are going to tell you what is the Japan police system. First, we must identify what is law enforcement in Japan. The prefectural police provides this service under the supervision of the National Police Agency, or they call it NPA. The National Public Safety Commission leads the NPA, ensuring that Japan's police are apolitical and independent of direct central government executive control. They are scrutinized by an independent judiciary and a free and active press. So, apolitical means they are not interested in politics. So, they are not dependent on what the central government would say. Next is historical secret police organizations. So first is Special Higher Police, and investigated and controlled political groups and ideologies deemed to be threat to public order. So the second one is Kempeitai, military police of the Imperial Japanese Army. So for the third is Tokeitai, they are the military police of the Imperial Japanese Navy. So nakita natin doon sa mga pictures kung ano yung pinagkakaiba nila. Yung Toko is higher police and sila yung nag-investigate at nagko-control sa political groups kung saan may threat yung idea nila sa public. And yung Kempeitai is military police ng army ng Japan, and yung Tokeitai is military police ng Navy. After Japan surrendered in 1945, occupation authorities retained the pre-war police structure under the new system and implemented the Diet, or the National Legislature of Japan passed the 1947 police law. And also, police system was decentralized and the National Rural Police was organized by prefecture. And about 1,600 independent municipal forces were established in cities, towns, and villages with 5,000 inhabitants or more. Ministry of Home Affairs, or in the present time it is called Ministry of the Internal Affairs and Communication. This is the home of ministry was abolished and replaced by the less powerful Ministry of the Home Affairs. And the police were stripped of their responsibility of fire protection, public health, and other administrative duties. So next is national organization. Under this is the National Public Safety Commission. Siyempre, it is needed na magkaroon ng mission yung isang organization para maging maganda yung goal na pinapatupad nila. So for their mission is to guarantee the neutrality of the police by insulating the force from political pressure and to ensure the maintenance of democratic methods in police administration. So for their main job is to look the National Police Agency, and they have their power to nominate and dismiss the senior police personnel. So also the commission is made up of chairperson, who is a Minister of State, and 5 members who are chosen by a Prime Minister with the approval of both houses of the Diet. Although the commission is independent to the cabinet, the chairman's membership in that body facilitates interaction and cooperations. For the second organization is the National Police Agency. It determines the general standards and policies. Also, they authorize to take command of prefectural police forces. Also, in the 1989, the agency was composed of about 1,100 national civil servants, headed by a commissioner general who is appointed by the National Public Safety Commission with the approval of the Prime Minister. And also, the central office includes the Secretariat with the division of general operations, planning, finance, management, and procurement and distribution of police equipment, and the 5 bureaus. As I've said earlier, they have their own 5 bureaus. So the first is Police Administration Bureaus, concerned with police personnel, education, welfare, training, and unit inspection of they are administered by the National Public Safety Commission of the Cabinet Office of the Cabinet of Japan. And also it is the central agency of the Japanese police system and the central coordinating agency of law enforcement in situations of national emergency in Japan. Second is Criminal Investigation Bureau. They are in charge of research statistics and the investigation of nationally important and international cases. So they are responsible for crime prevention, combating juvenile delinquency, and pollution control. In addition, the Criminal Investigation Bureaus they surveys, formulates, and recommends legislation on firearms, explosive, food, drugs, and narcotics. For the third is the Traffic Bureau. They are licensed for drivers, enforcers, traffic safety laws, and regulates traffic. At both the national and prefectural levels, intensive traffic safety and drivers education initiatives are conducted. Also, the Expressway Division of the bureaus deal with unique challenges that the nation's expanding networks of express routes presents. And for the fourth one is security bureaus. They conduct research on equipment and tactics for suppressing riots and oversees and coordinates activities of the riot police. Later, it will be discussed what is riot police. So they are responsible for security, intelligence on foreigners and radical political group. And also, this bureau implements security policies during the national emergency or natural disasters. For the fifth or for the last is the Regional Public Safety Bureaus. These are the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department and Hokkaido Prefectural Police Headquarters are excluded from the jurisdiction of the RBP. And also, it attached to each regional police bureaus is a regional police schools, which provides police personnel with education and training required of staff officers as well as other necessary education and training.
Let's move forward to the 7 Regional Police Bureau. Each police bureau is responsible for a number of prefectures. The first Regional Police Bureau is Tohoku, which has 6 prefectures. They are Aomori, Iwate, Miyagi, Akita, Yamagata, and Fukushima. The second one is Kinki, which also has 6 prefectures. They are Shiga, Kyoto, Osaka, Hyogo, Nara, and Wakayama. The next one is Shikoku, which has 4 prefectures, the Tokushima, Kagawa, Ehime, and Koshi. The fourth one is the Kanto, which has 10 prefectures. They are Ibaraki, Toshigi, Gunma, Saitama, Shiba, Kanagawa, Niigata, Yamanashi, Nagano, and Shizuoka. Next one is Shubu, which has 6 prefectures. The Toyama, Ishikawa, Fuku, Gifu, Aichi, and Mie. Next one is Kyushu, which has 8 prefectures. They are Fukuoka, Saga, Nagasaki, Kumamoto, Oita, Miyazaki, Kagoshima, and Okinawa. And lastly, the Shugoku, which has 5 prefectures, the Tottori, Shimin, Okayama, Hiroshima, and Yamaguchi. Police Communications Divisions. It's a self-governing or free of outside control, kumbaga independent siya. And the National Police Agency maintains this with 2 areas para ma-handle yung kinakailangang coordination between the national and local forces. At yung 2 areas na yun ay ang Metropolitan Tokyo and Island of Hokkaido. Metropolitan Tokyo dahil sa special urban situation and sa island of Hokkaido because of its distinctive geography. Imperial Guard. It was created under the control of the Home Ministry from the Imperial Household Ministry in 1947. And it came under the protection of the National Police Agency of Japan noong 1957. Ang Imperial Guard ay naglalaan or nagbibigay ng personal security for the Imperial Family or Royal Family of Japan. Kasama din dito yung pagpaprotect sa mga imperial properties such as palace, villas, and others. Strength of Japanese police, and as of 2017, the total strength reached approximately 296,700 personnel at ang National Police Agency ay meron siyang 7,800 personnel. Sa 7-8 na yon, 2,100 ang police officers, 900 ang Imperial Guards, and 4,800 ang police staff. At ang prefectural police naman ay meron siyang 288,000. Sa 288 na yon, 260,400 ang police officers, 28,400 ang police staff. At nationwide, kumbaga whole country, there are approximately 23,400 female police officers and 13,000 female police staff. Local organization. 97% of police officers in the country were associated with local police forces. And yung mga local forces na ito ay kasama ang 43 prefectural police forces, Tokyo Metropolitan Police Forces in Tokyo, 2 urban prefectural police forces in Osaka and Kyoto, and 1 district police force in Hokkaido. At yung mga forces na yon ay meron lang silang limited authority para makapagsagawa ng mga police actions. And their most important activities are controlled by the National Police Agency. Prefectural Police. Sila yung mga nag-aaresto at nag-iimbestiga sa isang crime scene or any incident within the prefecture. Koban. Ito yung mga small stations na malalapit sa mga transportation hubs, shopping areas, and residential districts. They form the first line of police response to the public. Kumbaga, sila yung mga unang nagre-responde in case of emergency. And the Koban system is composed of about 6,500 police boxes and about 7,600 residential police boxes or the Chusaisho. Vigilance at the Koban and Chusaiso. They are maintained by standing watch in front or sitting watch inside para mahayaan yung mga police officers na makapag-responde agad sa mga emergencies and any incidents. At habang nagmamasid sila, they also perform countless of routine tasks such as receiving crime reports from citizens, handling lost and found articles, counseling citizens in troubles, and giving directions. Outside their Koban and Chusaiso, police officers patrol their beats either on foot, by bicycle, or by car. Nag-iikot-ikot sila sa lugar, questioning suspicious-looking persons, provide traffic guidance and enforcement, instruct juveniles, rescue the injured, warn citizens of imminent dangers, and protect lost children and those under the influence or intoxicated. Kada prefectural police headquarters, police stations, Koban and Chusaiso ay may mga radio-equipped patrol cars, and police officers use them for patrolling and quick response. Those cars are connected sa kanilang police stations at communications command center. Kaya kapag may mga emergency report, agaran or mabilis ang action agad para mabilis ang pag-resolve sa isang incident. One of their primary tasks is to conduct twice yearly house-by-house residential surveys of homes in their areas. Yung head of the family ang mag-fill out ng residence information card detailing the names, ages, occupations, business addresses, if meron, vehicle registration numbers, pati yung mga kamag-anak nila na kahit di naman nila nasa iisang bahay. Tinatandaan nila kung sino-sino yung mga nakatira mag-isa, lalo na yung mga matatanda, para kung may emergency man, alam nila kung sino yung bibigyan agad ng special attention. At nagsasagawa din sila ng survey para sa mga local businesses para aware sila kung anong establishments ang mga nagsasara or nagbubukas ng late. At para aware din sila sa mga empleyado na nagwo-work or umuuwing late. Participation in the survey is voluntary and most citizens cooperate. Pero sa patuloy na pagtaas ng population, yung pagsasagawa ng survey ay tinitignan na as invasions of privacy.
Riot Police. Tokyo Police maintained Kaidotai Special Riot Units. The units were formed after riots at the Imperial Palace in 1952. There are 10,000 in the whole riot force. Riot police are committed using discipline, non-lethal force and do not carry firearms while engaged in riot control duties, trained to take pride in their post under stress. Ito naman yung sinusuot nila kapag magre-respond sila sa mga riot, even kapag may mga events dun sa Japan na need talaga nito para makaiwas sa public disturbance. The riot dress, ito yung mga sinusuot nila at ito yung mga yung mga parts ng kanilang mga damit. Ito naman yung mga tawag dun sa part ng kanilang sinusuot: armored gauntlets, cover hands and forearms, helmet, have face plates, flared padded skirt down the back to protect the neck, specially designed equipment, water cannons, armored bands, mobile tunnels for protect entry into chiseled building, spirit de corps, including with the regular ceremonies and institutionalization of rituals such as applauding personnel, dispatch to or retaining from assignments, and formally welcome senior officers to the mess hall at all meals. Riot duties demand physical fitness. The armored uniform weight 6.6 kilograms. Most personnel are young, often serving in the units after an initial assignments in a Kuban. Special Police. There are several thousand officials attached to various agents who perform special duties relating to public safety, responsible for such matters as forest preservation, narcotics control, fishery inspection, and enforcement of regulations on maritime labor and man safety. Special Operations. The National Police Agency has a counter-terrorist unit known as the Special Assault Team operating under police control. A small number of anti-riot trained police officers had been trained to handle incidents that cannot be dealt with by regular police and riot police officers but can operate independently or with such cooperation. Units include especially investigation team of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police, the Osaka Police, Martial Arts Attack Team, and the Chiba Police Attack Response Team. Ranking system of police officers in Japan. Commissioner General Kaisatsu Chokan, the Chief of the National Police Agency. Superintendent General Kaishi Sokan, the Chief of the Tokyo Metropolitan Police Department. Senior Commissioner Kaishi Kan, Deputy Commissioner Commissioner Kaishi Cho, the Chief of Police Station. Assistant Commissioner Kaishi Sai, the Chief of Police Station. Superintendent Kaishi, the Chief of Police Station or small or middle. Chief Inspector Kaibu, Squad Commander of Police Station. Inspector Kaibuho, Squad Sub-Commander of Police Station. Police Sergeant Junsha Buchu, Field Supervisor. Senior Police Officer Jun Cho, Honorary Rank of Police Officers. Police Officer Junsa, Prefectural Police Officers' career starts from this rank. NPA, Commissioner General, holds the highest position of the Japan Police. Condition of service. Education is highly stressed in police recruitment and promotion. Entrance to the force is determined by examination administered by each prefecture. Trainees are divided into two groups: upper secondary school graduates and university graduates. Recruits underwent rigorous training once year for upper secondary school graduates and 6 months for university graduates. At the Residential Police Academy attached to the prefectural headquarters. Completion of basic trainings, more police officers are assigned to local police boxes called Cobans. Promotion is achieved by examination and requires further course work. National Public Safety Commission generally defer to police decisions and rarely exercise their powers to check police action or operation. Police are liable for civil and criminal prosecution, and the media actively publicize police misdeeds. Human Rights Bureau of the Ministry of Justice solicits and investigation complaints against public officials, including police and prefectural legislators, could summon police chief for questioning. Social action and peer pressure also constrain police behavior. Ito nga yung sinasabi ko na police-community relation. There have 4 elements of Japan's community. First is community-based crime prevention. Police expand their perception of the community role to make the prevention of crime equal in importance to the law enforcement component. Second, reorientation of patrol activities. Japanese police are much more on crime prevention in the sense that police activity should resolve problems into many areas of life to aid the community in resolving problems that could lead to disorder. Third is increase accountability to the public. Police and community are co-producers of an ordinary society. Public share power with the community they serve through a closer relations with the community groups to help obtain information, define, prioritize, and in planning effective strategies. And lastly, decentralization of command. Japanese police officers were given greater discretion to develop responses to community problems by having in the neighborhood police center or beat officers. These are specific responses enhance police community cooperation. That's all. Thank you.
All things considered, in Japan's National Police Agency, the Police Act gives the national government the authority to form a central police organization to oversee and monitor prefectural police forces on national issues.